Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Soap Thing Project. Whether you just discovered the project or you've been here for a while, I want to sincerely thank every viewer and subscriber for their continued support. I think at the time this video is being recorded, we have somewhere north of 415 subscribers. That's quite an accomplishment, all things considered, so I want to sincerely thank everybody for making that possible. What's on the agenda today on the Soap Thing Project? Well, first things first, I'm going to unbox and use for the first time the Murphy & Mcneil Rune pre-shave bar. And this is the Frost edition, so it's going to have a little bit of a synthetic cooling effect, hopefully. I will put the ingredients at the bottom of the screen, as well as show them to you right here. And I have made the decision that I'm going to give this thing a fair shake. I'm going to use it for quite a while, but I've decided that if it's not very impressive in its pre-shave ability, so to speak, that I am going to get out of pre-shaves altogether. I have used, over the past 4.5-5 years of wet shaving, I have used more than a dozen different pre-shaves, including every Prorazzo pre-shave, the Cube from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, and a lot of others. And I just haven't found them to be impressive enough to be worth using on a daily basis. Do they make the shave better? Yes. Do they make it so substantially better that it's worth using every shave? No, unfortunately not. So that's that. Sorry to disappoint you pre-shave lovers, but it is what it is. Next up, I am in a bit of a barbershop mood, and that's a good enough excuse to use Viking shaving soaps, Old Norse. And as you can see, this is made in Iowa, USA. 5 ounces of soap, $14.50 for 5 ounces, so quite a compelling price, bordering on a bargain soap, if I do say so myself. What have we got here for high quality ingredients? We've got tallow, of course, coconut oil, aloe vera juice, glycerin, sweet almond oil, mango butter, apricot kernel oil. I left that in the short list of ingredients. I'm not sure if that's any good or not, but it sounded pretty good. Shea butter and lanolin is the rest. So let's smell it. And this is a vintage barbershop. If you've ever smelled Mike's Natural Soaps Barbershop, in my opinion, it is almost exactly the same scent. Like, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear it had the same scent oils. Good stuff, though. It's a good barbershop scent. Viking shaving soap, Old Norse. And then for the aftershave, kind of my de facto standby aftershave for barbershop scented soaps, is the Hendrix Classics & Company Aftershave Balm. In this little tub. I kind of wish it was in a pump bottle, but hey, I digress. And this is in the barbershop scent, and this is substantially similar to the scent of the soap, so good stuff from Hendrix Classics & Company. For the razor, we're just going to keep on using the Muhle R107. And this is a chrome-plated zinc razor, except for the handle, which is white acrylic. This is a relatively mild, beginner-friendly razor, but I've been using it a lot lately, and I've been trying to use the same razors just over and over and over again. That way I can get really familiar with them and give you a more informed opinion. So you're going to be seeing a lot of the same razor multiple times in a row as we move through the Soap Thing project. I'm going to try a Gillette 7 O'Clock Super Platinum for the first time. I don't think I've ever tried Gillette 7 O'Clock blades of any variety before, so we're going to do that here today. And the brush is going to be from Knothead Brushworks. This is a 24mm Maggard SHD bulb Badger. Love this brush. Okay, let's do a shave. Okay, let's unbox the Murphy and Mcneil Rune pre-shave and give it a try. Here we go. It is similar in size to just any other type bar of soap. It's got some hefty plastic on it. Let me take, which blade do I want to kill? Let's just kill this half DE blade. There's a Gillette Nasset blade right here. Half DE blade. And I'm going to use this to open the plastic because my knife is in the other room. And let's open it up here, see what we got. Feels slick to the touch. I might actually use the underside of it because I kind of like how the top side looks. Okay. It has a really interesting, very subtle aroma chemical residual scent to it. So let's put some water on the face and we're going to apply this pre-shave to 2 days growth. Alright, I'm just going to rub it on the face. A little bit more water. The residual scent of the ingredients might take some getting used to. Okay, let's work it in. See what happens. Feels pretty slick, but they all do. So you'll have to excuse me, but when it comes to pre-shaves, I've gotten to the point where I'm just quick to get jaded. Because a pre-shave, well, their uses are debatable. Most people agree that they will either slicken the shave or boost the lather that you put on your face, or both. Most people agree that it doesn't hurt the shave, and I would agree with that. It certainly doesn't obstruct the shave unless you apply it improperly. Okay, we got the Viking soaps, Old Norse, robustly lathered into the Hendrix Classics & Company stainless steel bowl. And the scent strength on this, it's on the upper end of 4 out of 5, almost 5 out of 5. I mean, especially off the tub. You open the top on that shaving soap tub, it jumps right out and says, "Hey, I am a barbershop." It's definitely high scent strength. Okay, let's apply it to the face. Hope everybody out there is having great shaves. Better than I have been lately. I've been having some back and forth hit and miss shaves lately. When it rains, it pours, I guess. Okay, this should be good to go. I think when I do the second pass, I'll probably add water. Let's get the iPhone cheat sheet. It's not an iPad. It's a pretty small-ass iPad if it is. iPhone cheat sheet is ready to go. Let's take the Muhle R107 with a Gillette 7 o'clock Super Platinum. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. Okay, so the blade is From the first few strokes, I would say the blade is good but not great. Definitely get the job done. Kind of feels like an Astra Superior Stainless, Astra Blue. It's good stuff though. It's definitely not a tuggy blade. I've had some rare ones that were just like ripping my hairs out and it was just like, ugh, nope, not doing it. So let's talk about the scent on Viking Soap's Old Norse. So this is a fairly typical vintage style barbershop. The scent notes weren't listed on the website, but considering it smells almost exactly like Mike's Natural Soap's barbershop, I'm going to safely assume that it's got bergamot in it. It's probably got patchouli in it. It does smell slightly herbal. Basil, oak moss more than likely. That tends to be the basic recipe for a vintage style barber. Wow. I think I broke my face because words are not coming out of it right. Oh, today's a bad day for that. Anyway. It's powdery, it's oak mossy, it's citrusy, it's nothing to write home about. It's just a very good barbershop scent. It's not at all unique, and I don't think it's trying to be. And that's perfectly fine with me. I have a bunch of these Gillette 7 o'clock Super Platinums. I think I have like 10 of them that I brought with me in a little baggie out here to Incirlik Air Base. And I think I will happily use these blades and then probably pass on buying them again. There's nothing wrong with them, they're just not... They're not that great. Like I said, they're good, but not great. Primary and residual slickness on this is very good. I would say it is kind of in the realm of a Shannon Soap's budget base. Or as I like to call it, the cheapo base. But like their $12 base. It's kind of in that space is where I would say this soap exists as far as soap quality and ease of use, primary and residual slickness. Because I can do touch-ups and cleanups with just a little bit of water added to the face. This is a new soap. Viking Soaps quit making soaps for about a year, I think. And now they're slowly creeping back into it. And right now, the Old Norse, at the time this video is being filmed, is the only one they have. They said they're going to slowly bring back most of the scents they had before. But with stuff constantly out of stock, supply chain issues, and stuff being really expensive, we'll see how that goes. All I know is if they come out with any more scents, I'm going to buy them, because I want to support a brand that was brave enough to stick their nose back out and give this business a try again when there's so much competition. It's one of those things where we will blow off certain soap brands like, oh, I'll check it out later. And sometimes you miss the boat entirely, and that kind of sucks when that happens. Okay. It's kind of a mild blade, because I'm having to do a lot of blade buffing, and it's still not the closest shave ever. But I would rather have to do a lot of blade buffing than have some face rippage like we had on the Chosen One shave for the month of July. That was outrageous. Okay, let's do the Shave Nation alum block, which looks exactly like this. It's kind of a deodorant stick type of thing. And between my piss-poor shaving habits and a very good soap, a very good razor, and what appears to be a very good blade, I have no feedback at all. Good stuff. All right, let's move on to the aftershave. Okay, so while I'm applying the aftershave, the Hendrix Classics & Company Barbershop Aftershave Balm, I'm actually going to talk about the pre-shave. I want to give credit where credit is due. This was a very good shave, and the Rune pre-shave from Murphy & Mcneil probably had something to do with that. I think it's too early for me to make a decision on how well it works, but it works. I mean, most pre-shaves, pretty much every pre-shave that I've ever tried, added something to the shave. It's just most of them didn't add enough to the shave to make it worthwhile. Just my personal opinion. I mean, I've had good shaves with them and I've had good shaves without them. That's just my opinion, and I am sticking to it. And if it's not adding a ton of improvements to the shave, then I will just cut it out of the process to save time. Now, my final thoughts on Viking shaving soaps, Old Norse. If I exhausted this to an empty tub, would I buy it again? Oh, man. This is a tough decision to make because I really, really, really like Mike's Natural Soaps Barbershop. But at the moment, Viking shaving soaps seems to be more reliable. The Mike's Natural stuff has been out of stock a lot. And I think at the rate things are going right now, yes, I would. If I couldn't get my hands on Mike's Natural Soaps, this would definitely be a very, very, very close second choice. It's good. It's really good. It's just the issue I'm having, the reason I bring this up is because there's kind of a redundancy thing going on. Because I've already got Mike's Natural Soaps Barbershop in my stash back in the States. But over here, for the 12 months that I'm going to be here, I have this. So in that context, it's absolutely a win. So that'll be the shave for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. It was a bumpy road, but we got to the end. This is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching. For the razor, we're just going to keep on using the Muhle R107. Chrome pellet, bleh, bleh. For the razor, we're just going to keep on using the Edwin Jagger Muhle, same damn thing. I'm going to try a Gillette. Jesus Christ, my mouth does not work today.